Hi everyone, I'm Jerry and was just sent this massive, almost 6-foot high wardrobe that has mirrors, drawers, cabinets, and even an aluminum rod to hang your clothes. This has everything that you need in the kit. As you see here, I've got it kind of sprawled out around me. I've unboxed it. It did come in 2 boxes, packaged extremely well. Got everything undone. They even provide you with a manual screwdriver, although if you do have a power screwdriver, that certainly helps. And let's go ahead and get this thing put together for you today. In initially putting this together, I kind of wanted to explain, as you're looking through your instruction guide, I always find it easiest to lay out the exact parts. They are labeled really well. Lay them out exactly as you see them. So I've gone and done step 1, is just inserting that there. And step 2, insert a couple of pins. And I've got my other piece here, and we're going to put those together. And they just slide together using those wooden dowels. And then we're going to go ahead and use a couple of these, as it says, to put them in. Now, this uses a traditional method of using these cam lock system pieces, these dowel pegs, the actual cam locks and screws. I've gone ahead and just put all of them out there so they're quick and easy to grab. I will say it's best, do not, under any circumstances, rush ahead and think that you know where things are going to go. These things have been assembled and put together in a certain way on purpose. You just need to just trust the process, get them all put together. I'll do a handful more steps and check back in. So I did the next couple of steps here. It said to take this 4-piece and this 2-piece, and essentially you're simply going to put these little pegs in there like that. And then I'm going to demonstrate how this cam system works here. You actually are going to go ahead and follow the next step. It just brings up, and everything lines up extremely well. Liking the fact that this, again, really nice cam system here. You're going to put these in here and just push them down in. Some people put these in first before you slide them. I like to do it afterwards to make sure it's going to line up. And then you're going to take your either manual or power screwdriver here and just kind of cinch those into place. I've got these other ones I've got to put on over here as well. And that'll kind of help hold this whole side onto here, which is really great. These things work really strong to hold those in place. So I'll go ahead and get the other side on and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, I've got all these pieces put together, just these cross member pieces. Remember, we put that other piece on the side. These went on next, the 2 11s went in next. And then it actually lines up perfectly where 4 screws are going to go through these holes directly into that cross member down below. And that's just going to shore everything up and really make it nice and snug. I mean, I'm impressed with how well everything lines up on this. So far, the instructions have gone together flawlessly. So let's go ahead and get the other side put on here. So repeated some of the same peg and cam features, and I've went ahead and assembled the rest of the top up here. Again, just following the steps, went together exactly the same way as the sides. Moving on to the lower portion here, we've actually got our drawer slides. These drawer slides actually come in all in one piece, but you separate them by pulling this little tab that is right there. You can simply push that off to one side. That will remove part of that. And you're going to use this back piece here on this piece 18 and 17 as it instructs to do. You got to make sure that you line the holes up exactly where it tells you to. And as you move this other piece around on here, you'll see that there's all the holes will line up. You just have to move this piece to be able to find them. There's one in the middle, and then there's going to be one up the upper portion up here, right up there at the tail end. And so we'll get those lined up. Those are going to go in here with these little D screws. So we'll put those in, get those put on, and then we'll start building our drawers. So I've gotten those drawer slides put on, went ahead and followed the process, got the drawer slides put on there. They had me do a couple things, and I attached a couple of the drawer pieces on to help make our base. Now to make the very bottom piece of this, they do have these nice pads on the bottom of these 2 pieces here. This is actually going to be on the very bottom. And again, really repetitive here. We're going to put those in there like that. We got this side in here like this. Now this middle part that's actually in the middle is going to be for our center little shoe here that goes in the middle. I haven't gotten there yet, but we're going to end up putting that on there. And this has an adjustable foot that'll kind of help adjust and support the bottom center of that. And that's going to be using some bolts to go into there. The rest of these just go on here with some cams. So I'll get those put on and then we'll put the base part together. So I finished doing the bottom piece here. Now's a really good time to decide where this is going to go, because the next step is going to be to lay both of these pieces on their back and attach them together into one massive armoire, or you can have your friend of yours lift one of these pieces up and just set it onto here. In either case, it's a lot easier to move it when it's in separate pieces than when it's all together, so now's a good time for that. All that's left then past that looks like a lot, but it's really just going to be a couple of drawers and putting the doors on, which I'm going to do as soon as we get this mounted, and then we'll show you the finished product. So now we've got this thing all put together. The drawers went in really nice. All the accessories like the rod that's made of aluminum there is really great. And the fact that it has those anchors built in, we put those in. Now it's ready to be secured to the wall. And everything is adjustable in here. Everything is ready to go. Loving this cabinet. Thank you guys again for sending it.